All right. Oh, wait another minute. Mm-hmm. I put mine on top of yours. Just give it a minute. Just getting things prepped here. First time doing this. All right. And waiting on the fuss book. Anytime Facebook. All right. And so that is being posted. And we'll get going here. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the vacation edition of the RobBrod Report. Looking ahead at the shows in Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee for this week of March 18th, 2023. Now, since I'm on vacation, this is my mother's house. This is not my stuff. These are all books from my mother's garage that I saved last year. Besides that, we got a very busy week, a lot of big shows happening across the tri-states. And we've it's been a very, very, very good several weeks as far as wrestling in Georgia goes, as well as Alabama and Tennessee. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to do the Georgia shows first, then Alabama, then Tennessee. So if you TLDR, you can skip ahead to whatever parts interest you as far as the states goes. So I'm going to start off with Georgia. This is going to be for March 16th. WWA 4, of course, training facility in Atlanta, Georgia, live streaming on their YouTube channel for everyone to see. It's a free show. If you're in the area, check out WWA 4 training facility on Facebook, also on Twitter and Instagram, and probably a few other places. And then that's for Thursday. Friday, we've got a couple shows. Alternative Pro Wrestling in Royston, Georgia. This is their big 16th anniversary show. A lot of things happening. Check out their Facebook page for matches and whatnot. But 16 years of running basically a show every Friday. That's huge, and it should be celebrated. So congrats to them, and we'll hopefully get back out there before I leave the state. Also on Friday, another weekly show. This is going to be all weekly shows. Independent Southern Wrestling Alliance in Somerville, Georgia, or Sublinga, Georgia. It's right on the border there. Depending on your GPS, will tell you where to go. The actual building is Sublinga Community Center, so take that for what it's worth. And then, of course, we've got the Pro South show in Piedmont, Alabama. Weekly show. Friday shows tend to, a lot of them, 3 of them are weekly shows every week, and you can go from there. There was a main event wrestling for this week. That got canceled for whatever reasons. So that is not available to do anything on that. So no main event wrestling, no TV tapings for this week. So that is for, yes. Continuing on, Saturday the 18th, another big weekend, a lot of shows happening. Of course, Southern Fried Championship Wrestling is continuing their march onto their big shindig show with a lot of things happening. Check out their Facebook page for details. Turn that down a little bit. Don't want to see all the ceiling. Want to see my pretty face. Okay, and then we also have American Warrior Wrestling in Marietta. Oh, by the way, Southern Fried, of course, is in Monroe, Georgia, at the Boys and Girls Club of Monroe. So, American Warrior Wrestling, that's in Marietta. It's a fairly new promotion to the area. Broken Bones Wrestling in Waycross, that's in southern Georgia. Hope Championship Wrestling in Milner, Georgia. Bad Boys of Wrestling in Augusta, Georgia. SWA in Pavo, Georgia, again, southern part of the state. Then we have Renegade Championship Wrestling and West Georgia. That's in Chatsworth. West Georgia Wrestling, that is in Buckhannon. Villarica. So in Villarica at Gold Dust Park. This is what happens when I don't have the posters to do anything with. So like I said, main event wrestling has been canceled, so don't have to worry about that. And then we do have a couple shows, again, in Georgia for Sunday the 19th. We have UWF in Colbert, Georgia, and then Kingdom Wrestling in Fort Valley, Georgia. So those are all the shows I have in Georgia. We'll go into the Alabama shows. Different notebook. All right. For Alabama, looks like it's a light week. So I've got Spartan Wrestling in Gadsden, Alabama, Show Stoppin' in Rockford, Alabama, and New Level Pro in Huntsville, Alabama. So those are the shows I have for Alabama for this coming weekend. And then for Tennessee, we've got several shows. On the 17th, Joe Kenza Productions. That's in Oliver Springs. I believe I said that right. Then we've got Tennessee Legacy Wrestling in Rocky Top. Tap Wrestling, I believe that's Total Aggression Pro in Morrison, Tennessee. Pro Wrestling Trainwreck in Memphis. TWE in Red Bank. And Southern Pride Wrestling in Lafayette, Tennessee. So those are all the shows. Very big weekend happening and going on. So have fun out there. Excuse me a second. All right, so where will I be this weekend? I'll be coming back from vacation, be flying back to Georgia on Wednesday. And so I will be able to go to a couple shows. Excuse me, I'm not used to this. This is just a temporary setup. I'll get back to everything else next week. Mr. Goodman will be going to Southern Fried if he goes. So, and I want to get down because I want to cross some more promotions off my list. I want to get down to Pavo, Georgia for SWA, get some South Georgia some love, and get them back on the map and see how that goes. For Sunday, again, I'll probably go a new promotion, go to Kingdom Wrestling, that's in Fort Valley. So those will be the two shows I'll be at. So no Friday shows for me. I need to recover from my vacation. I need a vacation from the vacation. So that is all I have for this week. We'll see you out at the matches. As always, be kind to each other. Look out for the assholes driving on the roads. NTTFN.